Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Atia, an HR professional, and today I'm back with another video on the career guide for fresh graduates. We have initially discussed about one of the point on CV writing, and I have shared my videos on CV writing as well. But now today we're going to talk about how voluntary work helps us to get employed these days. So let's start by looking at some of the benefits of voluntary work. Uh, I remember that when I did my graduation, I did a voluntary work for a week in one of a reputable organization, and it really helped me to get to know my personality in a much better way. I developed a network of people that I cherish for life because they were there with me for me to guiding me for my future career, and it really such a memorable experience for me because right after the university, when you are going into a workplace, so it's very different than the usual. So the first benefit is that it helps you to develop new skills, and maybe you work on areas that you haven't thought of going doing before, and you get to know or you get to learn skills that will help you to move forward in your later in your life, in your career, in your job. Uh, because they assign you a different kind of task that may be different from what you did in university, and it will help you to groom yourself. So it's one of the way of developing new skills. Secondly, expand your network. Networking is the key point for securing a job. When you work for a voluntary purpose, so voluntary opportunities mostly are not limited to a certain age group or background. So people from diverse backgrounds are coming together and working together for a cause. So there's a possibility that you may come across some person that will become your mentor later in your life, or you come across a person who's running a startup and looking for people to hire and may find you relevant for that position because the way you demonstrate your skills. Or you may find someone who's in the similar boat like you, unemployed and fresh graduate, and you both can relate to each other and develop a good support group for each other by helping each other out with the opportunities available. So it's very important for helping you to expand your network. Thirdly, it makes you feel productive. Uh, when you're sitting at home, you feel and you are not doing anything, so there are chances that you may enter into a vicious cycle of anxiety and depression. But when you are doing something every day, learning something new every day, then it makes you feel productive and there's a sense of accomplishment. And then your confidence eventually increases with every step you take towards doing something. Then there is a fourth important point is that it reflects how ambitious you are because though you were unemployed, but you were doing something productive and you were working for a cause, for the community, for the society. So it reflects that how ambitious you are. And then the last point is it fill in the employment gap. Like there are chances that so many people are sitting in anxiety these days because they are not getting employed and they are feeling the gap is widening day by day. So just by engaging yourself in some voluntary work, you can increase your chances to fill that gap in your CV. Uh, Mostly people also ask this question that where we can find these opportunities. So most of the NGOs in Pakistan offer voluntary programs, and even I have went through some of them. They have started doing digital programs as well, where they are looking for the services of people online. So you can contribute to that, and you can learn your skill, and you can work towards a cause, towards a purpose. Like it gives you a sense of direction or purpose in your life. So I was going through a literature and I came across an article of Forbes, and it was mentioned in that article that the study conducted by Center for Economic and Policy Research, and the study named Does It Pay to Volunteer? And they have mentioned that people who volunteered between 20 to 99 hours during the year were roughly 7% more likely to have found employment in 1 year. Though we do not have some research studies in Pakistan, so don't know the real statistics, but still, there's a positive hope that if you work on those things, then you can leverage on the benefits of voluntary work and get the increase the chances of being employed. So all the best, take care, and Allah Hafiz.